Hello everyone, my name is Nikelclip and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another Fortnite video. And in today's video I wanted to talk about essentially Fortnitemares 2022, as that was a thing which I said I'm going to make a video at some point, and I think this is the right time for me to talk about it, actually this time around Fortnitemares and my personal opinions on the Fortnitemares. First of all, I kind of like put this essentially like thinking like into like the wave. So we got the Fortnitemares first of all the teasers, then the first wave of Fortnitemares, then the second wave which you're currently in right now. And first I just want to start with essentially the first like the sneak peek essentially what we got. First of all, we got the Fortnite crew last month, and the loading screen of the Fortnite crew essentially showed us some like a silver shadows, and that was something which I was actually looking forward to, like new brands of zombies or cube monsters, whatever the hell they call them. I'm just like, yeah, down, I'm for that. Fortnite is also actually one, as I said, I want to say this is like Fortnite is probably one of my favorite times in Fortnite because we get to fight like hordes of zombies and anything. So it's just like I am a big fan of that. So that got me especially hyped. And then we got the second teaser, which was like first of all, obviously there was a DJ like, but the teaser which actually we saw essentially of something like a crystallized wolf, and I was again excited because I felt like, oh, these new skins which you're going to be getting in the Fortnite is also going to be sick. So it was, they were like sneaky, essentially possibly silver zombies and possibly like cool Fortnite skins. And what did happen when we got to Fortnite? First of all, as far as I know right now, there's nothing about the silver zombies. So essentially the entire thing up in loads of things that was just a huge point of bollocks because we didn't get any of this. Unless we're going to get the next update, which if we are, then this video is going to get outdated. But I'm talking about in this current wave of Fortnite, we have nothing right now. Nothing we had in the first wave, nothing in the second wave. So that was very disappointing for my part. I was just like, one of new types of zombies added, and the skins which we got leaked. I mean, but just like some of them were actually, I don't know, like some of them, they were all pretty decent. They were all pretty good, but I want to say a good majority of them were not Halloween related. Like, what does Rick and Morty got to do with Halloween? Yes, I may actually like it. I got the Mecha Morty because that was one part of the skin which I want, and also Me Things and Glider. That was the stuff which I actually do use. But what's they got to do with anything with Halloween? Like, and that was pretty much like the big point of the committee was saying, like, why are these skins in here? I mean, I would get it. Okay, I understand why they're here because like 3 weeks ago there was like season 6 premiering, and maybe they were like doing it for that and they couldn't do it at the time, like release the skins at that time, so they had to like delay this. But I feel like we could have just got them like maybe like this update right now, not really near in the Fortnite. I mean, I don't know, maybe there's something else right now, but going into Fortnite and you're seeing Rick and Morty, yeah, that definitely turned a lot of people off, and that was not the only part actually that turned a lot of people off. As I said, the skins were not the one part, and the challenges were actually alright, I want to say. They were not too difficult, but they were just like generic, as I said. Not really released games like all Fortnitemares, and these stuff actually goes back for the night, so we didn't get the broom as I'm speaking right now. We got the pumpkin launcher, which we got that. I thought we got that, but yes, that was one of the things that always comes back. We didn't get scythe, we didn't get broom, we got candy, so just like half the stuff which we got from the previous Fortnite just didn't return. So that's another disappointment. And so what's actually, what makes it worse about this something that we were supposed to get planes last week. I mean, like 3 days essentially before the new update we got, so maybe we were supposed to get planes, but then that got switched out for something else. So that was also the next part. People were just like really pushing off people essentially from this Fortnite because we were supposed to get planes around that time and we didn't get them. So I mean, the only reason I'm mentioning it, and that's not really nothing to do with Fortnite, but I'm just mentioning it because I know that some people actually say like, oh, we're supposed to get planes, but we didn't. So just something I thought I'd mention. And the game modes, we didn't get anything extraordinary with the game modes. I mean, we got back Hard Rush, and for a second I was just like, oh yeah, sick, Hard Rush, challenge for Hard Rush, but then no, there was no challenges, at least in the first wave. So that was getting me a bit disappointed, but then I thought, hey, maybe Hard Rush is a cool game, maybe that's something I can play, and I don't know, put it this way, when we got the first time around, like back in season 9, that was actually extraordinary, revolutionary. That was something we haven't seen that essentially in the shift play, like so that was like something pretty cool. Then second time we got that was like completely revamped, new bosses, I mean, I guess you can't say new zombies, but just like they were just kind of the same one, just redesigned. I mean, every time we got a horde rush, there was something like new, something exciting to it, but this time around, just nothing. It was just like the same one, just a few weapons changed out and a few chrome weapons, and that was about it. And I did actually want to make a video right away because I was just like, maybe there's something else could be added, maybe those silver zombies, maybe something will be added at some point. And Lord behold, as far as I know, there was nothing good added in here. I'm sorry if I just stuttered a bit, but it's just like I'm just very disappointed with this horde rush this time around. I mean, as I said, the good stuff essentially the horde rush is like, even though it was like plain and simple as the same, weapon pool might have been like kind of bad, but I mean I still enjoy it. I mean I made like 3 videos about the horde rush, so it's like obviously you like the mode, but you know, using the same mod for essentially the same horde is not going to be something that's going to put your this time around for them it's up on top. Especially because, you know, last time Fortnite we actually also had the horde rush and that was like much more better executed, so... Actually, I forgot to mention actually this time out horde rush was actually no build right before actually we had a build. Which was it actually did put like a bit more like a difficulty spike to it, which I do like essentially how it's just have to think outside the box to win this horde rush, so that was actually pretty good. I'll give you that. That was actually pretty good for the horde rush update, but I just wish that we got actually like options where we want to play build and no build, because I know some people much rather to play in build, and this one I can understand because, you know, build they can make a build afford, you know, like dodge the other zombies because sometimes they can literally get cluttered, so you know, I can understand why people want to build in this specific mode. And you know, when I mentioned there was like a basic sneak peek of essentially new upcoming skin, that was a wolf, crystallized wolf, you know, did you like what I was on about? That turns out to be a siren reskin, but not so much as a not so much as like a good siren, it was just like, you know, you just have a siren model and then just put on the mythic stuff that you can normally get just out on the map on the top of the character, because on this time around we got a new mythic essentially that was similar to Wolverine, and that was actually pretty good. That was pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty creative, I wanna say. But the thing which I don't like is essentially like how essentially the boss, or essentially not so much the way you get them, but just like the teaser. I don't like them essentially because the teaser essentially image shows like the upcoming wolf skin, which we thought, oh, that's gonna be sick, but it just turns out to be a siren reskin. A lazy siren reskin, which, do you know what makes it worse? We literally, I mean, like a update before that, we literally got a siren reskin in a new pack. So that, yeah, that was Fortnightmares Part 1 at least. And we thought that was like the worst Fortnightmares ever we got. Until actually the next update like hit like a week ago by the time I think this video is going to be coming out, or maybe even more. And we got a new update to the horde rush, like part 2 of the horde rush, like way more essentially cool challenges. There was like freaking multi again, but that was actually to do with horde rush, which is still random, but do you know what? Also the chrome bug was actually added, which is something that we could just grind 50 levels for, which that was something which we have leaks about last update, but we wasn't sure when that was coming out, so yeah, free skin if you just gain 50 levels, so that is pretty cool. As far as I know, this is the first time I actually win the Halloween event we get a free skin. And as far as I know, that was about it. Some new challenges, some new, like the chrome bug actually was added, and there's not really anything that I think of it that was added after that. Like the part 2 to the Fortnitemares, I call it part 2 kind of, it was more like a DLC to the Fortnitemares, because the stuff which we got for the assist for this Fortnite, which I just feel like, you know, everything is I just didn't make for the official update, maybe just they weren't finished or just like slapped on top of it with more essentially I guess polish, right? I just don't feel like I don't even know if I should actually call this a part 2 or just like a DLC or just like, you know, expansion on it. I don't know, it's just like so confusing. I thought the Fortnite would be done by now, but no, essentially we got another update, and I mean horde rush still stays in. I do like playing horde rush, so you know, I don't really mind that, but I just don't know. I don't want to say call it essentially Fortnite is so much more lazy, but just like they hype up so much and they just didn't do nothing, or they just the laziest stuff. And I don't know how I feel about it. It's something like sort of similar like that last event, which had like the summer event. People were saying that I was lazy, and to be fair, I can actually kind of understand why. I mean, first of all, when this whole started, when I was doing a chapter 3 season 3 review, I was going to be like, oh yeah, this has, you know, also potential. And those events, like I said, like Summit, that was like one of those potential which I thought was going to go for, because we had part 1. That was okay, that was some creative random part. Just like, I thought they were just going to go on and expand on it. But no, they were just like, there was some like basic challenges. I mean, that wouldn't be my biggest issue, when we could, the other time we could like some event that was like also kind of basic challenges, something casual. But we didn't get like any fun game modes. Like, I mean, that's kind of the also issue with the Fortnite Jack career. That was not only to the summer event, but just like how we just don't get like any original game modes, like how we don't get like high stakes or air royale. We just don't get game modes like that. Or we only get like promoted like creative game modes, which yes, I do like how essentially Fortnite just takes game modes actually other people making creative, but just like I get, but just like I just want to play like some air royale. I want to play some high stakes or some combination of those game modes. We rarely get them right now, and some people said that we got like a gold rush, essentially a gold rush, but like solid gold. But I just don't consider this as a game mode, like a limited game mode right now, because how long has it been there right now? For a long time, and it's just like a regular battle royale, but just with gold guns. So it's like that's kind of like after essentially the whole summer then came out, I was just like, yeah, this wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. Like that was definitely way better than what we got in 2021. It's on my summer event, because that was just like horrendously bad. And I think I might have mentioned it like in the Chapter 3 Season 3 ending, I might actually mention about that, but in this time around, in the Fortnightmares, I just put it this way, it had like so much hype up to live, it had just so much potential what they tease, it has so much hype up, what they have essentially hyped up from there last time. They just didn't go anywhere with this. I don't understand why I just get disappointed with this one. Just like I don't know what would I think. I wouldn't be so mad or disappointed. Happy just like tease it like essentially for Fortnite to be like something outstanding, something like to be like a predecessor, like the few of these predecessors. But no, it's just this is like I don't really like being negative to where going this was bad, because I do like finding something good in everything. But this one I just cannot say whether it was like amazing. I mean, Hordosh I like, challenges were not too difficult, but rather than that, everything was just like lackluster, disappointing. I don't like really saying that, but it is true. I just didn't really enjoy Fortnite this time around. And I hope that like summer, Christmas, and all that stuff, other related like holidays, they're not just gonna go downhill from that one, because that's what happened with the summer event. It was, as I said, it was okay. It wasn't like bad, but Fortnite that just took a massive dump, and it was just like 10 times worse. And I'm just kind of afraid, because I said, is that what we're gonna be in now? Is that what kind of like festival events are we gonna get now? I'm afraid what's gonna happen in the festival event when we get to Christmas. How bad is that going to be? And they're just gonna take the lesson what they did actually with the Fortnitemares and just be like, okay, we see that didn't work out, let's change out. They're just gonna keep going on like that. I just have so many questions. Alright, so that's gonna be it for this video. I might have rambled a bit more than I was originally going to do now, so I see that's like a 13-minute video, and I don't really like it to make this long of video, so I'm just gonna end it right here. My review for the Fortnitemares is just, it's not good as the other predecessors. I just hope they're just gonna improve next time around. Well, anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you have a great one, and see you all next time. Peace.